Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We returned. So here's our kit, as you remember. One thing, I went back to not the gas station, the diner where we saw that sniper at, and apparently all the loot respawned. I don't know how. I didn't leave the game. We weren't gone for over an hour. So I'm not sure how it all respawned already. But there was no gun there. Everything else was pretty basic loot. There wasn't anything major. I think I found like one extra bag or something. Also, I cut down these trees that were in front of my base, but it looks like they're back already. Yeah. But anyway, if we come back to the base, by the way, you'll notice that there's areas down here as well. So there's room for a lot of space here. If I was doing like a multiplayer and with some friends, this would definitely be a good place to be at. So anyway, if we come over to our thing here, I was at 7 before, right? Did I find a random plank when I looted the diner again? I don't remember. Oh my god, y'all, I'm sorry. Anyway, if you crawl, we needed 8 planks, and then I kind of forget what else we needed 100%, so I'm just going to take everything that we can here. We already got some cloth there, but I kind of stored it a little bit better so we have a little bit more inside. I'll just put the empty water bottles in here, and I separated our food into food and water. That way it's a little bit cleaner, right? And once we find a place that we can get more water from, we can come back, get the water bottles, fill them up, and then we can cook them in the fire. I think for now we're trying to make a well, right? Right there. So yeah, we need the rope. We need 1 stone, really? Okay. Well, shoot, so we don't need that. Add that. Stuff here. Let me go up real quick and see if there's any rocks nearby that we can just hammer on out. I don't think we can mine these ones. Hello? Rocks? Any rock? Find. Great, well. That's not a zombie. Hey, you. Who are you? Want no trouble. Why? But I have stuff to sell. Oh, do you? What are you selling? Oh. Holy crap. There are 45 credits? I think he takes the... Can I sell these? How do I sell you stuff? Can I not sell you anything? I think I can't. Not the money. I want to drag that over and then not be able to... What about these gloves? Can I sell these gloves? Okay, looks like he bought the gloves, but I don't think he gave me any currency for them. Well, you go on your way then, sir. Really don't see any going around, unfortunately. Alright, well, let's just go ahead and put our supplies away, and we'll start heading out to do more looting. Stuff like that. Maybe we'll find someone who actually sells some stuff, maybe? I wonder if I should put away this other gun or pistol. But I don't know. I could put away the pistol at least. That way if we find one, I can get another one and just have a slot for it there. Useful. I don't know if I showed you, but I also put the key card and the currency briefcases in my secure container. That way they're just there. And that way I don't have to scroll down to use the lunch boxes. I think we'll go with that. Okay. Actually, thirsty. Go ahead and drink that. And then let's eat something as well. Cooked meat, might as well consume it. More. And okay. And do I have room to put this jug down here? God, if only I had like another storage crate. That'd be nice. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and just put this back into the water chest then. I don't want to lose such a large container of water. Actually, hold on. Before we journey out, we have some extra skill points, do we? Yeah. Sometimes when it's when you load in, it doesn't. Anyway, I got this, which doubles the chance of a critical hit for ranged and melee. We then have player can combat roll out of incoming attacks, distraction, which I can distract enemies, or we can do explosives do more damage. But I think what I would like to do, if we look at the path here, once each life, when health reaches 0, 15 health will be added to them. So if I die, I can come back real quick. We also have deal more melee damage at night. I don't like to be out at night, so let's get that. Then for combat roll, we can then get parkour, which means I can parkour while falling and jumping and increase parkour speed. I also get extra bags of meat from animals, and double the amount of harvestable resources from nodes. All good things. I think what we'll get though is distraction. We can work our way down to lockpick plus to pick advanced locks. We haven't run into any yet, but alright, so we have this quest called the safe zone. Where is the safe zone? That looks like a helicopter. I don't really see any, like, scavenger. Oh, so it's there? I need to get down there. Oof, that's a... We need to stock up on food and water for that. Ammunition. Now, I think it's time for us to just daddle and kind of find a place to start looting. Also, I really hope there's like a working tank somewhere that I can get. That would just be awesome. Okay. So, as you remember, we're here. I haven't tried going to this city yet, even on my previous try here. There's a little camp here. There's this here. We might go down here and then hit up that, and then I think we'll try that, see what happens. Right now we just need to find supplies. Specifically, we need to find a rock. Excellent. Hello, friends. Oh god, there's a couple of them. There's a couple of them, actually. Oh my god. Quadruple kill. Ooh, got some more lockpicks. That's great. Garbage. A couple of that. Excellent. Alright. So if I do not V, not B, X, B? No, F? Well, that was a grenade. I hit one at least. Well, all the zombies are coming. That was not ideal. I did not want to throw a grenade. I wanted to do not T, not Y. Z, there it is. We can whistle with Z. Okay, we can also apparently turn on our flashlight and stuff, but I don't have a battery. We can also do some fishing, open up our binoculars, and look at the map and the journal from here as well, but we only have... Those ones have short keys on them. I can, however, search this guy that I killed with a grenade. Boy, that was worth it. So glad I accidentally threw a grenade there instead of somewhere that was more helpful. Alright, dirty bag, don't care. Civilian flashlight, don't care. We're gonna take this money. Actually, I will take the flashlight because we can actually work on getting things to sell if we find a trader. Why not? Scrap metal, I'll take that. Top of it. I keep pressing control to quick search and stuff. I don't know why. There we go. I'll take that and that. Oh, I don't want that moldy bread. It doesn't serve a purpose that I'm aware of. Maybe you can get antibiotics or something. Ooh. First of all, go ahead and rip up the clothing that we don't need. Put some gloves on, for God's sake. Grab that wall light. So open this up. Okay. So, it doesn't have a huge area like our current one does, which is 7 by 9, which is 63 slots. But it does have that much, which is 4 plus 6 plus 24. 24 plus 6 is 30, so 34, which is definitely not 63 slots. I will be taking it though, because we can store stuff inside of it, remember, so it is perfect. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't something I wanted to put on the back. Right away. It's hard to tell immediately, that's why you can simple math to figure it out. Alright, we got some jeans, don't care. We got a coat, don't care. A hat and a scarf. All that together and down to there. And I will go ahead and just throw this stuff into the bag currently. That way. Okay. Let me take a peek in the storage here. We have these bags. I might actually remove this bag. I don't have anything in it, right? Yeah. Drop that, and let's put this one in here. Why not? So now it's in there and it's ready to go. Go ahead and increase our storage capacity. If I really wanted to, I could nest the bags that are like good bags. I don't know why I'm going back this way. I want to go. I guess we can go down the road. Or we can see if there's. Wait, hold up! I just saw something. Not only did I see this. Is there another plane? Here's something. Ammo container. Plane, it's in front of the sun and I can't see it. Y'all hear the grinding noise. There it is. There's the plane. Drop anything. It's not anywhere near us anyway. Yeah, I didn't even see the ammo crate there. I just saw the 2 trash bags and I was like, oh, might as well take a look at those. There's the diner that we've already looted. Going to loot these guys. I don't see any loot around the helicopter, so we're just gonna keep driving. You see loot here though. I can just tag this real quick before the zombies get near me. Yep. Later on, losers. Oh, this actually looks like a giant place. Holy crap. Oh, there's a big guy there, though. What? Hold on, get out. I just saw a shadow of a plane? No. It's the shadow of the windmill. Okay. Well, there's a big guy right there. We can just try to avoid going in that area. And I can try going with like a stealthier approach than... By a stealthier approach, I mean I'm gonna get these guys upset at me. and kill them. Another bag. Don't need it though. Okay. Hopefully that big guy there is the only one behind. Not gonna be like another one block my path somewhere. Woo! Sprinter came up behind me, god dang. Got him. Excellent. Okay. First these guys and gals. Oh, we got another water bottle. There. Alright, I'm gonna go around to the back. Trash piles there that I can leave. Car with its headlights on. Do anything with this? No? Stuff here. Can't search these? Okay. A door there. Oh, I can't search them. I can crouch through there. I want to search these though. Let's not quick search because I don't want to alert mindless masses. We'll continue looking through the back side. Or here. Something walking around. Right around this corner. Alright, there's nothing. Go through the back. Save before we do so though. Search the loadings. Here's something moving around. Is it a survivor or is it more zombie? Don't need that. Throw that in there. Oh, hey lady. Okay. Thought I saw a zombie. I did not. Might as well take it. I can always sell it if we need to. We'll throw it on the ground. Now let's go ahead and whistle. Oh, I think I got a little too many. Not inspect, damn it, use. All right. Managed to get through that. Let's go ahead and take these guys out. Okay. Note to self, be extremely careful when doing the whistle. Good. I guess if we're trying to clear a place, I think we have everyone, we can just whistle, and then see if anyone comes running, because if they do, then, you know. Luckily it didn't pull that big guy, though. That would have been really bad. I suppose while we're nearby, I might as well throw my gear in here. We got the rocks we came for. Very least. Okay. Have cleared a couple of them out. Let's do it. That guy right there alive. There too. Do you see me? Oh, I thought he was dead. Darn it. Crawlers are surprisingly the more deadly ones here, which is very interesting. In Zomboid, they're not too bad because they're a lot slower and whatnot, but crawlers here, they kind of seem dead and then they're not. Hearing them moving around, and it's, you know, it does make sense that these people have a lot of, like, not food, but money on them, since they're here to shop, I would assume. I think I want to go kill this one over here, because he's outside, and I do not want him coming in after me when I'm fighting a bunch of... Buddy? Not another day. You didn't, though. Already dead, to be honest, but... yeah. Already searched in there. Mannequin almost got me. No lie. Probably upstairs. Here, can't search the mannequins. Let's clothing rack though. Alright, bad bag. We got cargo pants, which you back hit. Rest of it. Rip up. Boom, there we go. Alright. Anything else here? There's more clothing, I'm gonna assume, but you never know. I find something good. There. Got another clothing rack here, and I think that's all for this store. Protection 2%. This doesn't have any protection on it. Get a biker. Why not? Okay. Cool, now we got a little bit more protection from our head, and we don't have that thing clipping through anymore either, which is... Searched all that. Backpack's on top, part of the stand, so anything with that. Oh, someone bolted up the music area. I'm gonna bypass that gym real quick. What if we can get in there? Maybe there's like a hidden path from the top or something. Feels like the kind of place that would have a hidden path to the top. There, how about the trash? Surprisingly, the trash usually has good stuff in it. Like, look at this, we got a tent. Who throws away a tent? Idiots. What do we got here? Cement, that stuff, that stuff, that stuff. Oh, do lockpicks only stack to 10? Must. Okay. Oh, we got a lot of decent stuff here. I mean, it's not the best stuff, but at least it's good loot. If I see the zombies moving around. Alright. I'm gonna crouch down while in the front of the store. I really do not want to alert that big guy, because I cannot outrun them, even at full sprint. Like that. See if it's worth it or not, but now I'm just gonna take it because I don't have anything to take. Alright. If there's anything else we can get in here, so let's go ahead and wander back through here. Search that garbage. There's an elevator there. Let me go back to this music. Do you see some stuff? Is there actually stuff in there? Just... I don't see any loot in there. I don't think it's anything important. I was wondering if maybe that's the garbage piles they're talking about that I could take out with my pickaxe or a sledgehammer. Or upstairs. Anything here that looks lootable? Trash can, bags. No. Cereal, excellent. Always use more food. This vending machine. Yep, I'll go take all that. How about you, lady? You got anything on you? You do. The exit, I don't want to go out there. The guy's still back there, so he should not see me if I just kind of creep through here, the front of this area. Nothing. Food's not in the front. There are cop cars that I would kind of like to get to. Loot the cop. Nope, okay. I don't think I see anything else up here that would be of lootable value. So let's go back inside. Search this supermarket. Then we can go to the second floor. Although we might go to our vehicle first before we go to the second floor. Although we do have the duffel bag. But if we find more bags up there, I don't know. Another lunchbox. I can put that in there, and actually I can put this empty one in there too. Excellent. You can use those to for that new one to store stuff at home. Like the water bottles that we have that are just all over in there. If the counter has stuff on it, I can search it apparently. Well, there's nothing in it. Move my mouse off of it. Nope. Nope. You. Nope. You do. How about you? Nothing. Back out to here. Okay, let's yeah, let's go back to the ambulance here. Okay, so tent. Oh, the tent. That can go in there. Tape. Got spark plugs. Now I got a full stack of that. I got cement. More tape that I thought I put in already, but apparently not. Nails. Antiseptic up here. The Molotovs can go up there too. The duffel bag I did not. I guess these are too small for the duffel bag. Okay. I can go ahead and put the lunchbox in there, though. All right. I'm going to keep the duffel bag out. So that is 5 by 7, that is 7 by 9. Yeah, mine is still bigger. Alright. Let's go through here. Quick save again since we've looted stuff. Keep seeing the mannequins and I'm like, ah. It's evil. I know I saw a red zombie come up here. At least a zombie covered in like blood and stuff. Though. Alright, we got food places, and then whatever those places are over there. Take a look, see if we can find anything. Careful. Another sling backpack. Might as well take it for now. We need the frying pan. It's just a melee weapon, which I don't think they degrade, so if they don't degrade, there's no real point in taking them, right? Rubbish bottle. Matter then? Back them, okay. Here. Oh, back here. Ooh, luggage. Anything good? No, not really. There's more stuff I can rip up, though. Alright, I can't combine anymore with those that's back. Should have put that back at home, to be honest. I wanted to hold on to them in case I needed them for thing. Hello, anyone here? Luggage. Ooh, fry bag, that's actually good. There we go, an eye patch. Hell yeah, brother. I wonder if there's ever gonna be, like, items inside of the bags that I find. You know what I mean? All just shoes. Wrap that up though. More stuff to tear. Excellent. Like an office or a net cafe or something in here. More knee pads. Already got those. Pick them up. Casing stuff. I'll take. These boxes, let me open them. This crate will, I know, but. Ooh, a small generator. Go ahead and toss that stuff in here. I'll send this one. Have a name. I don't see anything else worth looting out there. Not even any like car wrecks or anything like that. Oh, see that fishing pole? No. Darn. Do I have a fishing pole? Remembered. I do not. One of the things I need along with more grenades. No? Okay. Toilets. Hello? Anybody here? No. Loot? Bags? No. Sleeping bag. Take that. Maybe I can get a friend. There's the roof, which we'll take a look at in a moment. I'm really concerned about that zombie that I saw come up the escalators that we did not kill. There was one that was like standing, so odd to not see. Know what I mean? Here, but we do have more loot up here. Oh, come on, nothing? Nothing at all? Annoying. Come on, something good, something good, something good. Ammo container. I mean, can't really do much with that, but... Oh, I didn't even realize there was a safe here. Oh. Ooh, it's got circuits in it. Or a circuit. Not multiple. It works. How about this? Yeah. I'm curious if that red barrel down there... My black gloves. That red barrel down there... I wonder if I can get gas from that if I search it. I don't know. There's also some garbage bags by it, which might be lootable. As we found out, apparently not all ones are. There's one more level to this. A crashed helicopter. It rains a lot here, I'm finding. Also that green container over there. Anything here? Nope. Abandoned high-tier cache? It's gotta have something good in it, right? Holy... Oh, man. I guess we're putting that backpack in there for now. Holy shiza. A Cerberus mag. That's nice. Really? I can't... You know, all these black jungle boots. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of inventory maintenance here. Then we can take that. Excellent. Alright. Let's go ahead and see if there's anything else around on the roof. Anything on this side? Oh man. That's too bad. Well, anyway. Go back to the ambo. And we'll probably want to go back home and actually drop off the loot we got. Incidentally, as a little story while we're going back, I am making some homemade bread today. I found a nice recipe online. I just googled simple bread with yeast for a recipe. And I found something. Very simple. It's literally just 3 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of yeast, dry, quick, instant yeast, and then 2 teaspoons of salt. You mix those up, and then you add, I think, 1.5 cups of warm water. I want to say warm, it needs to be like actually hot. Like I think they say 107 degrees is what they want for it. Fahrenheit, that is, not Celsius. Just to be clear. But anyway, when you mix that up until it's sticky, and it should be like sticky to the point where you can't knead it with your hands. And then you let it sit for a couple of hours, which is the step I'm currently on, letting it rest for a couple of hours. I'm just waiting for it to rise, get doughy and stuff, and then after the 2 hours happens, which is why I started this video when I did, I'm gonna be cooking. Anyway, once the dough rises, I'm going to take it out of the bowl. I'm gonna knead in some shredded cheese, and then I'm gonna throw it in a pot to bake it in the oven at 450 degrees for like 40 minutes, maybe a little longer. We'll see. And then, after those 40 minutes, I'm gonna take the lid off of the pot that I'm using to bake it in. I'm gonna bake it uncovered for another 12 minutes. Then I take it out and let it rest for 10 minutes and it'll be done. We'll see how it turns out. I tried baking some cheeseless the other day, and it, well, unfortunately did not turn out very well. My oven's a little bit different than theirs, unfortunately. And what that means is basically, well, mine cooked a little slow, and as a result, it was way too doughy in the middle and I couldn't really eat it. It still, like, the outside and stuff tasted good, but the outside was, what? Oh, water. Water, 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 water. Open, please. Okay, well. Guess we found out what happens when we're out of water. But... oh, I put the lunch pail in the other... right, okay, whatever. Well, we can go ahead and continue to offload our stuff here. Move this over to here so I can put that in there. What I really need is just more space. I really... yeah. Fortunately, batteries are a stack of 2, so I can't do those. I have an ammo container I can place down, but we also have the polymer here. We have nails there. Let's place down. Oh. Nope, sorry, the ammo container is not something that can be placed down. It is something that can just hold ammunition. Gotcha. Can't hold magazine. Okay, that's lovely. That doesn't hold. Okay, well, at least I can store that. Heck. I think I have tools there. There. Okay. I think I have some liquor. Yep. All right, so I can go ahead and take these boxes of ammunition. Ammunition anywhere else. That doesn't count. There's some. I could put a bullet casing in the other one here. That, and then do that. I can put this in here. Frees up 2 extra slots. Not very helpful now, I know. Okay. I need another, like, I need a lot of storage is what I need. What I need. A lot of storage. I guess I can throw chem lights here. That'll get those out of the way, and then I can move here. Get that there. Excellent. I think I picked up some cement too, right? Didn't I? Bag. Welp. Okay. I'm gonna do that real quick. Head back up, grab the rest of the loot that we can, and then we'll figure out what we need to do from there. Also gonna drop this broken radio that I picked up. And this can opener too, because I don't need the can opener. Alright. Storage time. Molotov, that. That stuff I want to keep. Oh, apparently I had those fighting each other. Whatever. Anyway, can I put this in there? I can. Put this in there. That in there. Excellent. And here's the lunchbox, which can't be anywhere, of course. Are these empty? That empty. That is empty. Let me raise these up. Open this guy. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 1, 2, 4, 5. Okay, so what is a 5 by 5? Because it could take up the space of one of these, which actually, open this guy up. This guy up. I'll let me put him there. And then that's all the main loot that I want to get out of here. Now I can take this tent and put it there and that and there. I think everything else is okay. The question is going to be what I'm going to do with this duffel bag. Because I could get rid of 2 of these 4 by 5, which is 20 spaces. Or this one, which has 35 spaces. I suppose we could do that. And I can just move that in there when we're done. All right, cool. All right. Go ahead and store all of these stuff that we can. Oh, spark plugs don't go in there right now. Okay, fine. Wood, log. Can't store anything else in there. Alcohol? Nope, it won't go. Of course. Tomato and put it in there. Grab these water bottles and put them in there as well, which will free up enough space for me to fit this whole thing in there. Go. I got a tent, which I can apparently store things in. Huh. That works. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and take that out, put that in. Take that out and put that. All right, that one's filled now. Excellent. And now, okay, the ammunition go into there. Spark plugs. What? Don't I have spark plugs somewhere? Huh. Apparently not. I thought I also had Molotovs somewhere, didn't I? Again, apparently not. Go ahead and do that. And then out of there. Here. Open the guy up. Okay. We'll have some cement, some iron. We have another magazine. More stuff that won't go. Okay. So, first thing we can do is go ahead and place this wall lamp down over here. Easy. Open up this tent. And I'm going to go ahead and store... You know what, let's store the water, the spare water and batteries and stuff. Go ahead and throw the flashlights in here too. Oh. Out of the way. Go. All right, now I'll just go ahead and store my plastic bottles in here. For the liquor? No. Why would that be possible? All right. Can I store a bowl in here though? No, really? Unfortunate. I will, however, drink a couple more of these to get them. Here, this can be though, right? Yes, it can. Any more energy drink things? Nope. What is butcher knife? Is that in here? What I'd really like is a place to store, like, random nonsense gear, like the... Excuse me? Something above ground is making noise. Has to be something above ground that's making noise. Alright, so that's everything in my bags here. Yep, okay. Wait, I have an extra flashlight. I have this ammo here as well. Well, that freed up us a little bit of space. Not a whole bunch, but a little. Okay, take this out and put it here. I'm gonna take, well, you know what I could do? I could put some of the larger items in here. Kind of get rid of them. And then that way, I can find room. Put this bag in here. That'll give us a little extra space. Not much, but just a bit. Get a bunch of free space. There we go. That should look good. Like it. And we need to eat a little bit, so let's go ahead and eat steak. Okay. Also, I think I want to put some of the items that I found, the lettuce and stuff, in here. The raw meat, that one. Energy bar, might as well store in here. Good use for them. All right, excellent. Let us. You know, maybe I should just put this can opener into that one, because all the water bottles are 2. That makes more sense. Okay. I think we're good now. I'm just confused about the lack of spark plugs. I know I've been picking them up before. Where did they go? Oh. Either way, let's go ahead and make our well. Go, we got our well made. And apparently I can just put it right here. So excellent. It's just over. I want to be like something I can maybe put in the door. Well, cannot fill be okay. Well, that's fine. Let's pick that back up then. Go ahead and put it down outside, which is fine. I wasn't too worried about it. Okay, I think we are good in terms of dropping stuff off. So let's go ahead and head on out. Who's over here skulking around? You know, usually the way wells fill is not by stuff coming into them, but... Oh, you're the one who's skulking around over here, my guy? Don't want any trouble. I do have stuff to sell. What are you selling? Ooh, 3x2 pants. Oh, my guy. If you... It is only 2 credits, and I do happen to have 2 credits to spare. But he also has a Beretta 50 cal. Oh my God. I need to find how to, like, exchange money. I think that would be nice. Okay, well. I think I'm definitely gonna buy these. So, pleasure doing business, sir. Go. All right, we got our pantaloons back. Now I got 4 extra slots in them. Excellent. I don't know if did he give me anything for those? I need to check the currency before I move stuff into, like, grasp. I'm not sure how it works. All right, anyway. Now we have a little bit more to spare here. Okay, so we went down here to take a look. We've been ignoring that place because it's irradiated. I want to go up there. I want to see if the town is irradiated or if I can actually survive in it. Because if we can get a town, just think of all the loot we could grab. Nope. Okay, you guys ran into me. I'll be clear. Get down. Oh, yeah. Zombie? Nothing. Okay. Anything in this tail end here? Or I guess this is the cockpit. More stuff up there too. App. I don't really need any of that. I think I might just take the generator to take it for now. I didn't realize that was a 40mm grenade when I grabbed it. That works. Okay. I want to see how bad these irradiated zombies are. There's more loot to be had near this air wreck, so I want to see if I can actually get it. We do have 3. Double that up. Okay. We got one coming. Huh. They are easy peasy. They didn't even give me any irradiation or anything like that. So we'll be good. More lockpicks. I wonder how much damage they deal when they hit me, though. That'll be the real question. Oh, another pistol. Yeah. Septic, excellent. Thought it hit me, but I must have been mistaken. Everyone's dead. There's nothing in the tail. But there's an emergency drop here. I'll be definitely take. Hey, yay, ying. Not even the loot I wanted to look at. I wanted to look at this thing. Okay. We actually have some filters now. Good to have. I'm gonna put this filter down here, I think. Nope. All right. Let's go ahead and put these in here if I can. That was too long. Fair, I suppose. ACP, that's 9mm. Why did he have ACP on it if, what kind of ammo he used? Yeah, don't need this baseball bat though. Weaker than what I currently have. All defense. Anything else around? Not that I can see for loot, at least near the plane. That's a good haul right there. We're gonna have to remember to come back whenever it gets more. What's this say? Military safe zone. Not like it's a military safe zone anymore. Especially since there were zombies just hanging out front. Those people yesterday were highly equipped, better than the military. They killed people, no word, no warning. Gotta be on the lookout, I don't know who they are. I'm going to leave the valley because of it. Interesting. So there's like bandits. Is I'm assuming what that's applying. Ooh, hell yeah, an American flag. Tape measure is junk, yeah. I don't know why a tape measure is junk. You'd feel like it would be something that'd be of importance in survival scenario when you eventually make more stuff, right? Over there, and then I think swap that. Yeah, there we go. Very damaged sniper rifle. Unfortunately, it's not going to be very good, but it's the only sniper rifle I've found so far that I could, you know, afford taking it. Rock there. What did I put? Then go ahead and put the wood there. Cement there. Full. Wait. No. There. Okay. That's full. Get out of there. Go ahead and put this stuff in here. Object needed for generators and vehicles. And it says that, but I don't know, unless I can craft a vehicle, I don't think it's going to be very useful. Okay. I'm going to do something we probably shouldn't do, but... Just you? Okay. Oh, hey. Didn't notice you there. I guess I didn't look to the left. I think if we can manage to pull like 1 or 2 zombies at a time, we'll be fine. That might be a little more than we can handle, but good news, we have razor wire that we might be able to use them. I don't know. As long as we can attack them faster than they can attack us, I think we should be gooch. Except for these dang walker boys, brawler boys, whatever. Alright, I think that was the only group that we pulled. Excellent. It might be a little sketchy to get my ambulance through. So I don't know if I want to do so. We're doing on water. We could use drinks. Okay. Level up again. Don't have any skill points for. Yeah, I need that. I don't even know the shortcut to combat roll. So. God, the freaking noise the sprinters make when they're just like on you is like jittering and stuff. But yeah, anyways, as I was thinking, I was saying before about my bread that I'm making. I made it. I made plain bread yesterday without any cheese in it, and it was okay. However, because I didn't the oven difference, I cooked it like too little, and so like the outside of it was perfect looking, but the inside was really like doughy still. So I was able to eat like the top of it, but then after that it just became kind of nasty. I don't think it was safe to eat any more than I did of it because it was like raw dough and you don't want to eat raw flour stuff. So I just kind of tossed it and I was like, you know what, I'll try again today. More heat this time. And you know what, I saw that they had another recipe for cheese bread, which is the same thing, just to add cheese. So I was like, hell yeah, let's do it. I'm doing it. They said you can, if after it's fresh, you want to heat it up and get the cheese to melt, you can just like cut a piece, throw in the toaster, and it'll melt the cheese and stuff. Not sure how you would like deal with melting cheese in a toaster though. That seems sketchy because it feels like it could just make a mess inside the toaster. I don't know. I want to take that battery, that and that. I don't really need one of these. If I don't find it used for the batteries, and I might actually, after this video, search what exactly the batteries are for, and if I can't find a use, we can just dump them. Hear plane, but don't see a plane. Let me get back out. Or it's maybe clearer near my ambulance. Fog set in. Sucks. What if like this was the one time I decided to drop an airdrop near me and we just didn't see it because of the stupid fog? That would suck. Do I have antiseptic anywhere? Yeah, right in there. Actually. Gunpowder anywhere? No. Okay. Let's try whistling again. There's smoke rising from over there. Oh, that crackling noise I'm hearing right now is the radio. I was like, what is that crack? See, like, smoke rising up over there? You see that on the left? I'm gonna see if I can head over that way. Maybe find something interesting. I don't know. I haven't really attempted to go into a city yet, so see what it holds. I do hope when they eventually do more updates to this, when they add, or that they add, I hope that they add like an ability to just like swap gear rather than having to take it off and then put it back on. It's kind of annoying to have that. Any more coming? Nope. All right. I don't know why that is called distraction, the whistle, you know? Because it feels like it just lures them to you. Is that the plume of smoke I saw? Just the truck? Use it? Everyone else hear that? That guy did. A little bit far away for now, though. Oh, because his pants are down. Loser. This is a car I can actually use, which looks like it has the same amount of storage as my other one does. Everybody, you good? Yep. Stuck on the car, so I'll get into him. Boarded this place up. We got a couple of guys coming. Get away from me, you crawler! Alright. I think we did it. Looks like the fog's clearing up too, which is nice. Water bottle. Might as well go ahead and drink that immediately. Okay. Is there a way into here? There? Oh, I don't see any loot right here, but... wonder if I could jump into the second story of it. What if... I didn't want to do that. I get on top of the truck so I can get up here. There we go. Now if I just walk along the edge, get over this. Is there anything in here? Look like it. About upstairs. I'm gonna assume there's probably nothing up here, but they probably didn't expect you to be able to get up here, but you never know. Maybe they'll be like, wow, you actually came all the way up here? Here's like a ultra loot chest. Kind of like what we found on top of the hospital. Not hospital, the mall. But this is world height, I guess. Oop, I think I almost got stuck in the ceiling for a second there. Yeah, that looks like it's height. Okay. Yeah, fortunately there's nothing. That's one more floor down, I think. Nope, one more again. Is this the... Nope, one more. Okay. I forgot how many I ran up. Okay, well. was interesting. Sadly, didn't yield us anything. Another ambulance, though. Okay, let's go ahead and wait a moment. Three, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wasn't expecting Shambler right there. Oh. Oh. And we're dead. Okay, well, we could go back to the spawn point, but I'm just going to load. Which unfortunately might cause some of the zombies to respawn. But we shall see. Whip our axe. Wait for it. Okay. Zombies still behind. Yep. They respawned. Great. That really sucks. I can't believe I got like ganked like that. There's only one more left. I could have just, if I wouldn't have been bleeding, that's the problem. If I wasn't bleeding, I would have been 100% okay. Been able to get away without issue. But unfortunately, I was bleeding to death. Zombies. I see nothing because they're dead. Take a look upstairs, I suppose. Medical crates. Ooh, there we go. Radiation pills, antibiotics. I don't know what those are for. Oh, radiation. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and throw them down with the rest of my medical stuff. Excellent. How about that? Ooh, a medical shelf? Should have known. I don't know why, but it feels like medical stuff just does not have supplies in it. Like ever when I search. Of all the medical supply things I've searched, only that one that we just got right now has had medical supplies in it. Oh, there we go. Medical container. Nice. Is it worth having a medical container in my inventory, though? If I'm fumbling around needing medical supplies, I really don't think that I would want to have to, you know, reach in there, open it up, all that, right? I guess I could. Yeah, I guess that worked. Okay, hold on. I'm talking to myself, but you'll figure out what I'm talking about in just a moment. Those aren't medicals. Alright, so if I open this up, and then drag this down here, and just hotkey this stuff. That way, if I need to, should be able to just use it. So I'm trying to look to see if there's any crates on top of this structure that I could loot. I don't think there are, because I was going to think about parkouring across, but I didn't want to if there was no loot there, because I don't want to risk it. I'd say risk it for the biscuit, but I'd rather not if I could. If there's nothing to get. If there's no biscuit, why risk it, right? Better view of it. Yeah, nothing there. I do see maybe some stuff on the roof across from this one. But I don't see any like actual. Looks like it might just be rusted stuff and some wood. Anything else here? Okay. Another medical crate. Okay, I can use that one for home. Perfect. I thought it's nice that there's no zombies in here. On. Dang wall get in the way. Okay, another medical crate. Sure. I don't think I found enough medical supplies to warrant this many crates, but why is there a battery in here? That's a little sketchy. Kinda pseudoscience. Wacky alternative medicine they do. Oh, that was a zombie, like nurse or something that was right there. I was a little bit scared for a second. Ooh, we got some paramedic pants. Unfortunately, they aren't very good for us. If I have health and energy, I guess I'll just throw that in there. I mean, there's no reason I wouldn't want to just put all the drugs that I find in this huge medical crate. God, I realized it was that big. This is kind of a bad hospital. There's only stairs. I don't see any elevator. So how are people who are, you know, like wheelchair bound or on crutches and stuff, how are they supposed to get up here? Mention there's, oh, there's like a check-in desk down here either, is there? Straggler here. Alright, good. Way station right there. Okay, got him. Well, what, are y'all stuck on the bodies? Bang on the bodies might actually be just the ease strat we're looking for here. Do you suppose if I whistle right now would be a bad idea? How dare you? You eating little zombie jerk. Actually managed to kill it. Okay, that works. Alright. Well, if we need to, just run back to the dead bodies and... I almost did not grab the wire cutters because I had them on my my first playthrough, and I was like, oh, I don't need those. I already have a pair back at home. But I do not. I do not have a pair back at home. Billion medkit. Did I just... I think I just accidentally wasted that thing there. Let me in. Hope I can get out. there like a no stuck command maybe? Let me out! Surely I can just like, yeah, okay. If I got in, I should be able to get out, right? That's the rules. Even though these ambulances look like they're in pristine condition, can't drive any of them. I got pretty lucky finding one. What do these do? Painkillers? Health, radiation, thirst? Okay. Hey, buddy. Okay. And I'm doing alright on space, too. I was looking for like a decent space that I can... Okay. Let's check the underground. I suppose we'll find down here. Hopefully not a huge horde of like crazy, zany antics. If I need to, I'm definitely dropping like at least one of these medical crates. Oh, hey. As long as it's not like a super massive horde, I think it's fine. They all have scarves on. Excellent. All right. Okay. Hopefully no one upstairs heard that and decided. Fire over there. Okay. Backpack. I really need another generator. Yeah, because I'm a hoarder. See one right in the corner there. You see him? Hey, no. He's coming now. Ooh, another backpack. Okay. I think I saw two over there. Yep, there's more. Two. That's more than two. Okay. It was more than two, but now it's not. Drink that water. Take her money. All right, lady with a backpack. Left it there? Will. Excellent. All right. These pants. Garbage. Did I put... Camping axe, don't really need that. Okay. Cool. And I've never broken a lockpick. I'm not sure. Oh, fine, I did. Here we go. Another chip. Fortunately, only one of them. Carriage. Nope. Here's something like ragging or thing. See those guys down there. A couple of them. I'm gonna see if I can crouch. Maybe lure one or two at a time here. Could also use my gun if I wanted to. That. Well. Yep. Hopefully that doesn't draw anyone in. If it does, I might have to get the gun out again. Be all good. All that for a medical crate, though. Which is probably going to be empty. Nope, we actually have a first aid experience increase for our passive skill. Okay. I took radiation. Go ahead and eat some food here. Okay. I don't know where I would have taken radiation damage. Do I have enough skill points to do something yet? Suppose we can get the combat roll. Default key C. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, it's raining. That's what the sound is. I think they need to, like, adjust how often it rains. Grain Valley. What is Grain Valley sub? I'm gonna rush this because safe. Big or small. Right now I am here. What does it mean, Green Valley subway though? Another save before we go. I want to travel to Green Valley. Is it like a dungeon maybe? I don't see any glowing eyes. Fine. Oh, I see some over there now. Okay. Sure, why not? Rocks. I don't think we need another industrial generator. I'm gonna be completely honest. Train track. Are here. I wonder if I can avoid the zombies by going into this. And they just won't be able to get me. Getting out would be dang near impossible though. God, look at him. You can just see their eyes. As long as I lure them 1 or 2 at a time, it should be fine, though. Right? I could probably even take 20 at this rate. No. Three more. For now. Because if they have it back turned to me, I can't really see anything. It might be very, very dark for you. It's pretty dark for me. Maybe that'll help a little bit with you. I don't know how long the chem light'll last. What if I go back over here? And I'm just gonna, real quick. Uh-oh. There's a couple more crawlers than I thought there was going to be. Up and go now. Okay. I think I see 1, 2, 3, 4 more zombies. Got one of them coming over, maybe the crawler too, I can't tell. Hey, more food. Crawler didn't decide to come with. Okay. Whistle. I got 2 crawlers and the 1 guy here at least. Oh, mother. I hate them. Hate the crawlers. Alright. I'm gonna wait for my health to go back up for a moment here. Where am I at? I'm over here? Okay. Apparently it's just like fast travels you between the 2 cities then, huh? But we do want to get back home at some point. So we're just gonna try to loot this little subway area. And then I guess I'll poke my head up. See what we can find. I was just waiting for my health to reach. Again. Hey, you guys. Nothing from the right. Just these guys. Nailed that. See? Just like that. So. Flashlight, that'd be nice. Do 1 more. Really hard to see anything here. Like I said, even for me. Oh, cool. A tool cabinet. Perfect. Really? How about you? Oh. Definitely don't need another generator. Okay. Okay. Can I loot this? I can. Zombies around. We'll check the platform, and if there's no way out here or anything like that, move on to the next area. Up. I really wish I had like a flashlight or something. This looks like the same exact setup we had at the other place. Yeah, another subway down here. Or not subway, but door. Junk pile too, which is nice. A revolver. Uh, 4 and 2. Okay, yeah, that's better. Where does this take me? The Lawson Creek Station. Alright, I'm just gonna whistle one more time here. Anyone coming? Anyone at all? I think we are at the... I just heard footsteps. Where'd he come from? They heard me from above ground, in which case that's very bad. Rain right now. Hold on, what is it? Okay. Search that right. Yep, okay. I'm just gonna ignore that. Anyone coming near me? Get back home. Hopefully we don't have to go through... I remember it being this dark here. Luckily everyone's apparently still dead. Right? Maybe it's because it's nighttime that it's so dark right now? I hope that's the reason. Uh-oh. Welp. Yeah. Apparently I got their attention when I was sprinting up the stairs. It's so visceral. My god. Alright. Save before we come up the sub. Our best bet right now is to probably run home. Or at least not home, but to our ambulance. Drop stuff off. Okay. Radio tower over there. There. Well, we managed to find a decent amount of stuff. Not gonna lie. Can I nest these? No, darn, if I could, that'd be so great. Ah, my right click. I wasn't in the attack stance for some reason. I was holding down the right mouse button. Buddy, want to get your head caved in? Good boy. All right. We kind of looted this little section here. Kind of that thing too. See some garbage over here. I know, I saw it. Alright, I'm gonna run back to the ambulance. Oop. Y'all won't catch me alive, suckers! I definitely think our best bet is to go home now. Because everything is respawned. We can come at this at a different angle. Nope. The poor ambulance is gonna kill like a bunch of people right there because they're just near me when I'm trying to get away. Okay. Cool. Is that an RV? I'm gonna come back to take a look at that later. But I think that'll be our first stop when we come back at that RV. For now, let's go ahead and just drop off our loot. If that's an RV that's like drivable, it might be bigger than our current ambulance's storage capacity. I don't have to tell you, would be great. Alright. First of all, I don't think I have it placed down right. I know I picked up a fence. If I place that there, we will interact and keep going through it. Yeah, okay. That should keep me safe there, at least. I picked up a fence, didn't I? Thought I did. Anyway, whatever. We have a generator there. I'm gonna put this other generator right here. I don't think I'll ever need them, but you never know, right? Okay. Go ahead and place down the fuel storage right over here. Alright, so what can I put in here? No. Okay, so it's unfortunately something that's very limited and specific to what I can put. That's fine. I'm just going to store what I can for now. Spark plug. A. That one is full. Wood, batteries, cement. More batteries. More of those. Rocks. That. I can put the revolver in here. I can put that in there. I can put the liquor in here. For now, I think I'm just going to put it here. Well, we can go ahead and just put it in there. Go, cool. Alright, next, interact. Yeah. Fit anything else in here other than these 2 bottles, I guess? There's the stuff I had. Rocks. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so I guess we'll put 1 medical supply crate in there. Not that it's going to be very useful for us, but where it's going to go. Take everything else out of the backpacks. You know what we got? Okay. That one is 5x5. This one's 6x7. Swing backpack back here. All right. A couple of drum mags. Get the here. All perfect. Mega magazine. Scope. Build. And now then there's a couple of things that I want to check. To see what can fit into here. Does this fit? No. Does this fit? No. Does this fit? No. Really? Does this fit? Cement fits. Okay. Maybe it means building supplies. Oh, the batteries fit too. Okay, that's great. Let's go here. Yep, it does. Okay. Well, I think we found out what goes in here. Excellent. Alcohol. Alcohol goes in here too. Cool. All right. Which means all of this should fit into here too. Oops. Okay. Empty. Empty. Okay. So in this little drawer thingy, I think I can go ahead and just throw stuff that I don't really need. Then we can probably sell. Adjustments here to my real quick, like that in there. Stuff down. This up. All right. Oh. You know what? I definitely do not need multiple medical. Get rid of these. I'm gonna throw this backpack away. I do believe. Okay. So we found out. Move this up here. We can put in alcohol. We can probably put in bolt cutters. In fact, I should be actually carrying those bolt cutters with me. To be honest. I can probably put that stuff in there as well. That definitely probably goes in there. That'll go in. Let's see what fits. Does the bolt cutters? No. Alcohol will, though. Yep, I knew those would. Perfect. I'll have a bunch of batteries, unfortunately. I just need a place to go. Also, I forgot to store that alcohol. There we go. So I don't think anything else. Then maybe these can go in there. Okay. I'm gonna take some stuff I don't mind selling. Like magazine there. Guns. Here we can put our attachments over here. Bolt cutter. There. Excellent. Magazine here. Scrap metal can come with me because that needs to go. I can't fit anything else in here from the other tent. Oh, we could put the other car batteries in there since they take up so much space, but unfortunately we cannot. Let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and just put this stuff in here because it's all stuff that I don't really care about or really need right now. We can then go ahead and store these bottles. Back, let's go ahead and drink all the bottles that we can. Here. Cool. Alright, how are we doing on food? We're about 50% food. I'm gonna eat this cooked meat because that'll open up more inventory space. This MRE is way too good. I should use that next time I'm thirsty. Okay. Excellent. Let's just back anything in these. No. Cool. And back up and get the rest of the loot out of the ambulance. I don't know why I go around to the back like it matters. seems silly. Doesn't matter, you know? Flag. Trash can. That. Honestly, I don't know why I picked up this small little backpack. I forget how much stuff I picked up. Oops. So I just have the main gun here left. I want to keep. Cool. Back in here. And actually, what we could do is I could put this fence down. I want it to go. Go. Excellent. And then I think the generator I can. Why not? Which will free up a little bit more space. Means I can probably put. How much space do I need? I need one more row. I was hoping we could fit it in enough. Fit the other gun in there without having to make another trip. But unfortunately, we cannot. So, woe is me. Alright, let's go ahead and put up our US flag. Hell yeah, brother. I think I'll put it right there. Oh yeah. Alright. Let's go ahead and open this guy. Store that, store that, store that. That thing, that battery. That stuff doesn't go in there. We have another spark plug, some wood. Good, and then we have... Alright. Alrighty. Well, let's go ahead and place this trash can right there, I suppose. This bag should be empty now. Yep. Okay. Away. And you. Food can. Come out. Come out. You can go there too. And you have a couple of guns. So actually, I'm going to keep you. I'm going to keep your 5x5, which means you give me, rather than 3x4, a little bit more space to work with. So I might just keep this one that I like hold on to. Good. All right, tools. That in there. I'm gonna place down another amp. All right, we have our ammunition that we can throw into here. Then we have a magazine. We have a scope. There we go. Then we can throw in more guns. Hell yeah. Have to move around, alright. The big one's gonna have to go. Okay. Alright, let's go grab the last one. Which is in here, yeah, okay. That's 5x5, that's 5x5, okay. See if maybe I wanted to swap those around, but I think we're good. Yeah. I was wondering if there might be a way for me to like squeeze this bag in here somehow magically. Don't think there's going to be, because if I rotate that, it's not going to be there. And... okay. Another fog. Alright, gun, there you go. Alright. Also, we have this pistol, which I might as well throw in here too, because we don't have any ammo on it. Alright. I think we're looking good to go. I got an extra satchel pack we can use for for loot recovery. Uh-oh, looks like it's frosty out here. Alright, last thing we're gonna do is just check out that RV park. See what we can find out there. Not necessarily going to go any further. It is about 2 hours past. Look at the zombies huddling together for warmth. That's interesting. I know they're probably not actually huddling together for warmth. I just think it looked like it was getting a little dewy out, you know. Should be coming up on it here. Right there. Hey there, buddy. How you doing? Can I talk to you? No? I'm just gonna save real quick. Crafting station. Cook and prepare food. Okay. It was just a little scavenger camp. Okay. That's really all I needed to know, I think. Cool. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that'll be all for today. When we come back, I think we'll continue to try to scavenge the city. Still all these residential homes up top. There's this whole block, this one too. There's like the rest of this side. Past there. Apparently a... Okay, he's just killing them. There's apparently a POI boss and a special loot container somewhere hidden in this area. Who knows where it's at? But anyway, that'll be for next time. So until then, bye for now.